Here is a quick guide of a statement of liability from your revenue account. The number one reason you're going to need to look at this is to see if you're owed tax back, and on the other hand, if you owe tax. Every employee in Ireland gets one of these every January, and it will show all of your income and your tax paid for the prior year. I highly recommend only looking at this PDF after you've done your income tax return. So to find your statement of liability, you're going to go to revenue.ie and log into your My account. Then you're going to go to My Documents up top. In here, you're going to see all of the years that are available to you. So we're going to have a look at the year 2022. Once in here, you will see that date issued. These are always in order of date issued. So what you're going to do is go to the latest statement of liability and click on View PDF. Obviously, I won't be showing you my personal one, but this is an example I took from Google, and I'm just going to quickly run down of the things that you really should be taking note of. First thing is to have a look at the total income on the PDF and make sure that this is making sense to you and that it's not incorrect in any way. This total should include all of your income from your job, and if you've declared any additional income, it should be included in this total. And also, if you're a jointly assessed couple, this will be a combination of all of your income together. Don't get too bogged down about how all the tax is calculated here. You don't need to worry about that. What I'm going to show you is down at the very bottom here, you're going to look at final result. And in this particular instance, it says overpayment. So this means that this person overpays their tax during this year. So they are owed a refund of €13.84. And this might seem absolutely tiny to some people, but a lot of people would have larger tax refunds than this. I have seen the biggest one of up to 7,500 that they're getting back. So it just gives you an idea. It can vary for absolutely everybody. And of course, it's going to depend on any additional refunds that you've claimed. So I'll get to those in a sec. But I just wanted to point out, if this says underpayment here, that means you owe that tax. Under treatment of result, this is really important. So if I'm directing anyone in the statement of liability, I'm always telling them to read what's in this box here. So whatever it says in here is what's going to happen. So in this case, this person owes tax for the year 2018. So revenue are actually going to allocate this refund against tax that they owe. So it's quite handy the way they do it. And then if you are owed a refund, they normally will say here, like if it's a large refund and you don't owe tax for any reason, it will say that this amount will be paid directly to your bank account. Another situation is if you have an underpayment up here and you owe tax, it will actually tell you as well, just say you owe €200 in tax. They will tell you here that it's going to be offset against future years. So for example, the years 2023 to 2025 or 6, it'll actually list them all here, and it tells you how much of the tax credits will be deducted by each year. This is also quite useful information. Then on page 2 of this statement of liability, it gives more detail of everything that's included in the summary above. So in this example, I know that they are a jointly assessed couple, and you will see self and spouse mentioned on the statement of liability. Normally, it might just say self if you're singly assessed, but this actually is a combination of the couple, 2 people. So this will show their total income earned for that year and then their tax deducted. And then down here in panel 4, I just want to highlight this area. This shows their total tax credits that they had for that year. And I just want to draw your attention to the additional tax credits that they earned. Every single person in Ireland are going to have the first 2, which are the personal tax credit and employee tax credit. Just ignore them. You're automatically given them. You don't have to claim them additionally. But for example, the health expenses, this is the one I keep talking about. This tells me that they put in their medical expenses and they're claiming additional tax relief on those, which is fantastic. And this 6460 is going to be 20% of their total medical expenses that they claimed. So they would have uploaded receipts to the value of €323 for that year, and then this is them getting their 20% back. If you feel that this is missing some receipts perhaps, or you feel that it's too low or too high, whatever it is, if you want to check exactly what was claimed for that year, you need to go back to your revenue account. So you're going to go back here and go to receipts tracker, and in there you will see the year that you want to look at. So if that year was 2021 or 2022, you're going to go back in there and see what you had uploaded for that year. And in this case, I've just brought up the example of the year 2021, and in here you will see a drop down. If you want to see all of the receipts that are claimed, you will click on show all receipts. I should give a total, and then just say that total comes to €1,000. If you calculate 20% of the €1,000, that's what should be showing up in this total here. If you see a note in here that says tax credits restricted to tax due, this means that you have not earned enough income during the year to claim additional tax credits. You are maxed out. So that's just letting you know there. So that pretty much shows you everything you need to know about the statement of liability. It can be really overwhelming as a PDF, but it's just to give you an idea of the important things to look out for. And just something small, if you were declaring income that's separate to your employment, it's going to show up under trading profit here. And that just tells you that you've declared it and you're good to go, that it's fine. Revenue will calculate the tax that you owe on that, and that will generally show up as the underpayment. You might owe tax because you're declaring additional income. That's just something else to note. But yeah, I hope that helps. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions on a statement of liability, pop them in the comments below.